So we have holidayed 10 years into the future with AB to see how the computer continued my legacy. Now, this Build a Nation series went on since December last year in real time. We are now in September. And I want to start this video by thanking everyone who joined me on this journey. And hopefully you will be joining me on FM24 when we start a new, bigger, more exciting journey. Hopefully for you guys, content-wise. There's going to be 4 videos a season, I think. In a way to try to put a bit more detail across in each season. I'm going to probably put a script together in terms of specific things within each video that I show you. Things like my shortlist, things like the current scouting, things like that, just so you're continuously up to date on players we are watching. Each episode we will look at our youth team and look out how people are doing, etc, etc. But let's have a look. So we've jumped, at the minute, we are 1.5 years further forward than when I left the club. So we are on the 9th of June 2016. We will always be returning in the June because then we can see how they did in the Champions League. So we're going to go to the schedule. So they got to the knockout round this year, losing to Atlanta. After going through in the group phase, they finished in 23rd place. Oh dear. 2015, after I left then, they did qualify for the knockouts, but then went out to Napoli. Okay, how's our team looking? Tactics, how's the team looking? So Rövder in goal, who we did sign. Bielarus I don't recognise. Now, the problem is we had Ashby Masson on, so a lot of the players we can't see everything. He's 29 years old, and they paid 14 million for a 29-year-old. Oh dear. Ulleberg is still at the club, who we brought in. Very nice. And Gallic, he's a 24-year-old Icelandic player who they paid 8 million for. Okay, we're in 22. Wait. That's the guy we were trying to sign from the age of 16. So they actually did end up bringing him in. Huh. Fair play to them. And Franson at left back, who again is someone we didn't look at sign. 22 years old. They paid 10 million for him. So 2 of the back 4. No, 3 of the back 4 have changed. Goa Utgard, 20-year-old Norwegian. We signed him, yeah, for 8 million. So he's now in the first team. Vang and Selma. Selma is 21-year-old. We signed him. That's Sel. Wow. Wow, I honestly was not expecting him to get into the first team. From what I can see, he's developed well. We signed from our field club, Hamstad, for 2.5 million, I remember. What I would say is I'm recording this on the 4th of September. It's about 3 weeks since I even turned the save on. So forgive me if my memory goes on a couple of players. Carlson on the left wing. 31 years old and they paid 15.25 million for him. Dear me. Sammy on the right. 20-year-old Egyptian. We signed him for 3.3 million. So he is developed. He is still in the squad. And Dela Cruz is back. Okay. After 2 years on loan at Hull, he went back on loan last year to them. He scored 7 and 14. So he started well. So there's a lot of changes there. So let's have a look, shall we? 2059. They spent 122 million. They paid 34 million for Blomqvist. He's 30 years old. He's not that good. Now, first player I clicked, not impressed. Brian Webber from SGK, he's a goalkeeper, okay. 15 million for Janssen, he's a striker, 26-year-old Swedish. And then we've checked out Garlic, who they paid 8 million. They brought back Lernerland, signed from Rosenborg. They paid 18 million after we sold him for 3. Oh dear. Oh, they brought back Kim Harder as well. 32 years old, paid 8.25 million, rising up to 10.5. Pettersson, again, doesn't look a world beating. He's again on the older side, 29 years old. Bielan we've looked at, Franson and Carlson. They spent big. Let's look at the outs. McKengo gone for 25 million. Siverton for 27 million. Dear me. Some loans. Hoxer has gone. He is a Danish winger who we brought in 58. Don't recognise that name. I don't think we signed him, you know. Don't think we signed him. Harder. That's the right back we signed. Oh my god, you sold for 15 million. Oh my days, why? Just some strange sales here. Ronnie Holmes gone. Plessers has gone for 28 million. Oh, how much did we pay for him? 11. So it is profit, but dear me. This year they've only signed one person, Wilkerman, for 9.75, with 12 million gone out. Koulibaly gone for 14. That's it, really. That's it. Oh, let's jump a few more seasons forward and let's see how their spending is going. Okay, so we're now in the year 2064. The capacity of the stadium is up to 31,000. Very nice. We are still a legend, by the way. What have they done? Look, I'm trying to move over. Let me move. Only 30 million in the bank. I left them with hundreds and hundreds of million. By the way, are they joking? The youth facilities are state of the art. Are they joking? The FM bug doesn't affect the AI. Oh, that's joshing. That's absolutely joshing, that. Why can't hello? Hello? I would like to view the transfers. Okay, I tell you what, if I go to add manager, and if we just take charge of, do you see how many leagues I've had loaded? You can imagine how long this took to holiday, by the way. If we just take charge of AB, can we view the transfers then? Yeah, whatever, skip, yeah, whatever, yeah, it's okay. Transfers. Okay, now we can. That was a very strange bug. Okay, so they didn't really sign anybody else after that. Some more players gone out. Sammy for 12 million. That's pathetic. Utgard for 12.75. He was the future defensive mid. That's embarrassing. Out here. Hjort was one we had brought in. Garlic went out again. Pawson, Franson, so some they already signed. Only a couple of signs coming. 30 million for Robert Anderson, who's a 25-year-old. He is good. Okay, now they picked up someone good. They sold him again by the looks of it, but where was that? That was here. Okay. Let's go through again then. Selma went out for 18. There's 71 million. 87 spent. 64.54. 1.9, 2.6. Where's the money gone? There's no debt. I don't get where the money's... The only thing I can guess is they've not done well in the Champions League. Okay, they got to the round of 16 here. There's some money. Beating Porto, doing well in the group. The year before... Okay, they went out in the group phase the year before that. This team should never have been going. The year before that, they went out in the group stage. Oh, dear. Year before that, they went out in the group stage. 3 years in a row out in the group stage. Let's jump to the end, because we're going to look at how it's gone in the last 10 years. Then we're going to look at other clubs, KI, etc. Have they managed to crack Europe? Oh, my God. Move my head. 40 million in the red. 40 million in the red. Oh, dear me, what have they done? I mean, 37.5 capacity stadium. No European trophies. I'm almost going to say, obviously. I left them with so much money. I give the same bug again. Let me just add a new manager again. Add me in. Let's go to the Faroe Islands. Let's go to AB. Yes, it's all okay. Hello? There we go. We're so far in. The computer thinks I'm joking. Let's have a look. Transfers. You must have blew money. Like, where's the money gone? 2.2 there. 20 million in sales. 3 million, 7.75. 38. 10. 44. But they've had to become a selling club. But, like, how's the average age of this squad now? Look at that. Oh my god. The average age of the squad is 29. I'm just going to quickly check something. Load game. Where's my final save? This was... No, that's not where I'm the manager of AB, is it? That's where I've... I don't think I've... There, the end. I want to check the average age of the squad when we left them. Let's just have a look. Let's have a look. 22.1 with 300 million in the bank. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The AI ruined my save. The AI ruined the club. 40 million in the red with an average age of 29. Let's have a look around, shall we? So the league is 17th. That's gone down. That's gone down. 17th, 3.5 star. Okay. Oh, qualification places. Where are we at? We're 16th now, with only one place in the Champions League. So it's gone down. It has gone down. Oh, how have the other teams done? Let's have a look, shall we? Schedule. If I remove them and we just see Europe. Hello? It would be nice if you just whatever. We'll work it out. Okay, so let's go the season before, shall we? They got to the Conference League. They got to the Conference League knockouts. Got beat by Fenerbahce on penalties in 68. Okay. They didn't get out of the group phase the year before. The year before that, they got to the semi-finals, losing to Copenhagen in 66. The year before that, they didn't get out. The year before that, they didn't get out. The year before that, no. No group phase. Nothing. Last one to check was knockouts there. Okay, so they got to the semi-finals of the Conference League. That's nice to see. That's definitely nice to see. So let's go back to 59 for KI. So they got to the knockout rounds of the conference there. They got to the knockout rounds of the Europa League in 2060. So there was progression. Nothing there. They got to the Conference League round of 16 in 62. Group stage there. Round of 16, the Europa League in 64. Nothing there. Knockout of the Conference League. Fenerbahce knocked them out. Nothing that season. Nothing that season. And then they got to the round of the 16 in the Europa League this year. Losing to Bristol City. They've not done too bad, have they? They've not done too bad. Let's have a look at Vesta, who are one of the bigger teams as well. Just to double check how they did. Nothing. Conference League. That was just Conference League group. Sorry, the qualifying. Nothing. Okay. So it is just KI and Vikingur Göte. Can we just have a look at the national team? 117th, but they did go up to 111th. So a little bit better. A little bit. Average age of that team is 26. A lot higher than when I was in charge, obviously. A couple of decent looking players in there, I would say. Some people who don't look too bad. But look, AB, the first player, is 26 years old. Fabio, came through the academy, by the way, this Fabio, this Spanish keeper. But, I'm honestly so disheartened. I'm so disheartened. No. In 2067, oh my God, they didn't win a title. What are we seeing? Fine, let's go back then. First year after me being in charge, they won the title unbeaten. Second season, unbeaten. Third season, unbeaten. Then they lost 2. Then they went unbeaten. Lost 1. Lost 1. Unbeaten. Oh my days, look at that. They lost 1 game all season. They lost 1 game all season and didn't win the title. So they've not done bad defeat-wise. But they actually didn't win the title one season. They came second. That blip is disgusting. They disgust me. 40 million in the red. Bigger stadium. Average age has gone up by like 8. And they didn't win the title. I think it's safe to say that the AI and Football Manager ruined my Build a Nation save. They ruined the club when we left them in charge for 10 years. They ruined it. I've been Paul, also known as the Northman, and this was us simulating this AB save for 10 years into the future. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you for more FM content as we build up to FM24.